Welcome, everyone. Today, we're diving into a topic that I think will unlock a lot of value for enterprise teams, and it's how to 10x your video output without doing 10 times the work. This is the Content Recycler's Handbook, and whether you're leading brand, comms, or digital marketing, this approach is going to shift how you think about video from something potentially painful to something powerful. And here's what we'll walk through. We'll start with why video feels so hard for large teams, and then dig into the hidden potential of repurposing content. We'll look at why it's not just efficient, it's actually a growth lever. Then I'll introduce a 5-step system you can start using today, followed by real case studies from Emerson. And we'll talk about getting buy-in across the org and how to rethink your video cost structure with AI. And by the end, you'll have a practical roadmap to scale your video production without scaling your burnout. Let's start here. Why does video feel so hard? In most enterprise environments, video requests come in after everything else is done. The campaign's already launched, the strategy's been set, and video becomes an afterthought. But unlike texts or slides, video needs a whole pipeline: briefs, scripts, reviews, voiceovers, and approvals. It adds up really fast. There's also bottlenecks: legal, brand, comms, and sometimes it takes weeks just to get one 30-second clip out. And worst of all, video often isn't budgeted up front, so it ends up on the backlog. And if we want to change that, we need to start treating video as a strategic component of the strategy and not supplementary. This is where repurposing comes in. You don't always need to create new content to create great video. If you've already written a blog post, why not turn that into a teaser clip or a voiceover explainer? If you're hosting webinars, you're sitting on 5 to 7 short clips with animated pull quotes, sales decks. Perfect material for product mini-series, onboarding videos, even company memos can become thought leadership pieces. Repurposing helps you unlock the value that's already there. It's just waiting to be reused in a new format. Now, here's why that matters from a growth perspective. A single LinkedIn post reaches maybe 5 to 7% of your followers. B2B emails, you're lucky if 40% of your list even opens it. That means every format is just one shot at being seen. But if you repurpose, one idea becomes 3 to 5 separate touch points across different platforms. More reach, more impressions, and more chances to connect. In fact, SEMrush data shows that repurposed content drives 106% more traffic than one-off publishing. This isn't just efficiency, really it's amplification. So how do we make this scalable? Here's a 5-step system you can use. Step 1, source. Start with what's already working, your top performing blog posts, webinars, or reports. Then slice. Find 3 to 5 strong message blocks, key stats, quotes, or quick stories. Step 3 is script. Turn each one into a 50 to 100 word voiceover script. Then build. Use a tool like Lumen 5 to create scroll-stopping visual clips. Then distributes. Push them across social, internal comms, and sales enablement. Just one report can yield 8 to 10 different video assets, and that's how you leverage. Let me give you a real-world example. Emerson. They had a challenge a lot of us face: technical content that didn't translate well into video, and production, it was siloed and slow. So they embedded Lumen 5 right into their blog workflow. They pulled out key insights and quotes and built brand-safe templates they could reuse. And the results? Videos were going out via LinkedIn, internal newsletters, and sales teams. They saw higher engagement and stronger internal alignment, all without adding headcount or extra work. One of the biggest blockers I see is organizational silos. Content teams are not aligned, legal gets looped in too late, no one knows who owns what. And to fix this, I recommend building a content repurposing matrix. Start with the source assets: blog posts, product decks, FAQs, town halls, then map them to video types: explainers, intros, highlight reels, micro videos, and finally tag the teams that benefit: marketing, sales, HR, support. This brings clarity to who's involved, what gets created, and who it's for. That's how you scale visibility and collaboration. Now let's talk about budget. The traditional agency model runs $10,000 per video, takes 4 to 6 weeks, and by the time it's done, the moment's passed. The AI assistant model flips that. You're looking at maybe $50, maybe $200 per video, turnaround in hours and not weeks, brand safe templates that anyone can use, and the ROI is huge. Video drives 3 times more LinkedIn engagement, boosts email click-through rates by over 300%. And here's a stat I love: 59% of execs prefer video over text. So the future is asynchronous, fast, and scalable. And this is how you get there. So what does this all add up to? The winning teams in 2025 won't just be the ones creating the most content. They'll be the ones who build systems that multiply the reach of what they already have. They'll use video as a format lever, not a post-production headache. And they'll champion video beyond the marketing team into sales, HR, internal comms, and beyond. And let me leave you with 4 things that you can do today. Number 1, audit your content graveyard. There's gold in there, I promise. Number 2, pick one asset and run through this repurposing system. Number 3, map video needs across departments. Don't keep it siloed. Number 4, start adding motion into every content plan. Video doesn't have to be a bottleneck anymore. It can be the thing that unlocks your bottleneck. At the end of the day, video is not optional. In today's attention economy, if your content doesn't move, it doesn't scale. Lumen 5 helps you build a content engine that compounds by turning the content you already have into videos that perform. No editors, no burnout, just results. So thanks for joining me here today. Let's go repurpose all of our content into something great.